Good morning, friends. Here I am with another topic of class 10th. It is Fire and Ice, second poem written by Robert Frost. So today we are going to discuss this very poem. In this poem, the central idea is about love, sympathy, understanding, which is mutual understanding, and equality. Because in this very poem, the poet has described how this world can perish, how it will get destroyed. So we will discuss it, and here it goes. The central idea around which the entire poem revolves is that only love, equality, mutual understanding, and sympathy for one and all can help in establishing peace on the earth. It's only because of equality, it's only because of sympathy, it's only because of mutual understanding and love that we can have peace on this very earth. Because you might have seen this very thing, that there are struggles going on, there are wars going on, there are a lot of problems going on into the world, and not only into the world but our own societies, where we have where we don't have sympathy for the poor, where we have discrimination. So the first and the foremost thing is that we need love, sympathy, mutual understanding for each other. Then the poet mentions that both fire and ice can bring probably end to this world. Here there is symbolization of two things. One is fire and another is ice. Fire symbolizes the desires in the human being, and ice the hate that we have for each other. So poet says that both these things can destroy the whole world. If first it will be destroyed by fire, if it has to perish again, if it has to get destroyed again, then it will be ice which will destroy it. Fire represents desire and ice represents hate, coldness, and indifference towards each other. As I told you, that this is the representation. Here fire represents the desires aspect of a human being, and ice the hate or the coldness for each other. Too much fire and passion can quickly consume a relationship, while cold differences and hate can be equally destructive. Look, if I have a lot of desires and I want everything in a perfect way, it's not possible in the world that everything will be given to me, or I'll be able to get everything in the perfect way, because nobody is perfect. So I have to just manage with the things. So here the poet says that if you will keep on desiring the things, you will end up in a very destructive way. And second thing is, if you don't have good relations with each other, if you have that coldness, you have that hate with each other, definitely it will be destruction. So there are certain poetic devices which are being used. First is alliteration. As there is a line, some say the world will. So in this very line, some say, sir and sir, two sounds are being repeated. In the world and will, were and were sound is repeated. That's why it's alliteration. Alliteration, again I'll tell you, is a repetition of consonant sounds. Second is paradox. Paradox means contradictory. Here it is, but a line is there, but if it will perish twice. Look, why it's contradictory? Because if something will perish for the first time, it will not get reborn. So if it will perish twice, how come it can perish twice? Because already it has perished. So it's paradox. Symbolism. Symbolism here is symbols are being presented. Fire as a symbol of desire and ice as a symbol of hate. Another is imagery. Look, fire usually gives us an image of light and heat, but here it is presented as desire. Second thing is ice gives us an imagination of coldness, or we can say winter, but here it symbolizes hate. So this poetic device is known as imagery. Then the rhyming scheme of the poem is AB, AAB, CB, CB. So this is the rhyming scheme. Now coming to the summary part of the poem, you'll see that this is a short poem which outlines a familiar question. A familiar question is given, that what will be the fate of the world? How this world will end? What will be the world? How this world can destroy itself? Because it's said that fire and ice are the two things which will destroy each and everything. It's not only a world which will destroy every human being, which will destroy every relationship, which will destroy everything into this very world. So people are on both sides. There's a debate going on. People are on both sides. Some say that no, ice, Some say no, it's desire. So both, we are on both sides. Some say no, it's both the desire and the ice, the desire and the coldness, or we can say hate. Both can destroy this very world. So here Frost introduced the narrator who has some self that kind of response, or we can say self opinion regarding this very thing, because when you go through the poem you will have self opinions that how it is desire which will destroy the world, how it's hatred, or we can say coldness, which will destroy this world. Then he says that the narrator, he concludes that the world must end in fire after considering his personal experience with desire and passion. Look, if I'll talk about desire and passion, I'll say that no, the world will end up with it because I have a lot of desires, and it's not that every desire will be fulfilled. And if I'll just wage war for that, then definitely there will be people who will face its problems, its effects. So there will be time when the whole world will destroy. But yet another, considering my experience, when I consider my experience with ice, or we can say hatred among people or coldness among people, I'll say no, it's ice which will destroy the world, which will destroy the people. So at both ends we see that it is destructive. Both desires and both hatred, both are destructive. So we need to love each other, we need to be sympathetic towards each other, we need to be less desirous. So we need not to have that negative desirous content in us. No, it's not that I'll get each and everything by hook or crook. Another message which the poet wants to give over here is strategy to understanding. That we should understand the problem of each other, we should understand each other, we should understand, there should be mutual understanding, that if something you have a problem, I should come up to you and solve that very problem. It's not that I'll just see that how much you are in problem and I'll just enjoy that very moment of yours. No, because maybe in future I'll be having same kind of a thing. So I should have that mutual understanding. And another is regain humanistic approach of love, because we humans right now have lost that humanic approach, because human a word which has a symbolical meaning that we need to help each other, helpful. Symbolical meaning of human is helpful, but unfortunately we have lost that very thing. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for watching this very video. I'll come again with another video. Till then, be happy.